How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is just a follow-up to the videos that I've put out in the last couple of days. Today's date is the 26th of September 2004. The updates, as you would call them. My local member of the Scottish Parliament got back to me, and you'll love this because I put an official complaint. Well, I asked North Lanarkshire Council a few questions in relation to what I'd put to the MSP. And surprise, you'll never believe it. North Lanarkshire come back and says they've done absolutely nothing wrong, and I'm just being a moaning face sod in relation to the Wildlife Crime Act, the Conservation Act and so forth and such like. And funnily enough, I responded to the council's letter through my member of the Scottish Parliament, Mr. Fulton McGregor, to be precise, who just sent me a link. And the link he sent me was to make an official complaint to North Lanarkshire Council about North Lanarkshire Council, which, as you're well aware, it's like battering your head against a brick wall. So, Fulton McGregor, thanks but no thanks. And that was retorted in the response I sent to Mr. McGregor. Moving on, I had a letter or an email from Nature Scotland, from the lady who attended on the 1st of May of this year, where she stated in front of two serving officers that, and I quote, the council jumped the gun. Oh, really? She therefore stated as well that Eco-Ecology, who are the ecologists on site at now, they weren't at the time, that they done nothing wrong, so forth, such like, you know, they're squeaky clean, and that the Nature Scotland, according to a Mrs. McMillan, has granted the Eco-Ecology the right to go and dig up any waterville site. Now, it was just a week or two ago that Nature Scotland wrote to me and stated that there was no licences issued in relation to this. So that's what you see in the last video of the guys out there digging up all the waterville sites with a net and mob handed and so forth and such like. Miss McMillan further informed me that it is not Nature Scotland's policy to uphold the law. It's Police Scotland, believe it or not. Fancy that, eh? Which I find quite funny, because according to Police Scotland, they've got to wait to get back. They've got to wait for Nature Scotland to get back to Police Scotland to see whether there's a crime being committed or not committed. Now, that itself is a contradiction in terms, because Police Scotland are the only people who can formally charge you with a criminal action. No matter what it is, Police Scotland. As we've all been brought up, it's Police Scotland to deal with the laws of this country. So why is Police Scotland waiting for Nature Scotland to get back to them to see if there's been a criminal action committed? Mental. You know, it's a total head, as you would say. So, my first contact was on the 19th of March, as you're well aware, if you follow the videos. And there was a wildlife officer contacted me. He has subsequently washed his hands of it probably a lot very shortly into any potential investigation. But the thing I don't understand is, how can you have an investigation if you don't investigate or you don't gather evidence to corroborate the actual crime? Now, I've got absolutely loads of videos, right? And not once has there been a formal application from Police Scotland for these videos, which clearly shows wildlife crime, wildlife persecution, so forth and such like. So that's Police Scotland standards. Along with the fact, as I said in my previous video, from a senior sergeant, Police Scotland do not uphold the wildlife laws. How you do? So I can only make the assumption, ladies and gentlemen, that there's been a brown envelope passed to whoever. Now this is just an assumption, mind. It's not true. It's just an assumption. I can only make the assumption that the powers that be above me, you and everybody else have decided that it doesn't matter what it is, at all costs, this is going to go ahead, and that sod everything within it. Doesn't matter if you're breaking the wildlife laws, doesn't matter if you're breaking the road traffic laws by reversing from a main road into a side road with school kids walking to the school bus to get picked up to take them to school. That doesn't matter. Now, like I says, and I'll keep reiterating this, Sheila, Mrs McMillan from Nature Scotland, I showed her a video. She looked about 2 seconds of said video, and that's when she made the statement, aye, North Lanarkshire Council jumped the gun. I've severely spoken to them. Is that it? If that was me or you, we would have our arse raked over hot coals by Nature Scotland. And Scotland's police would bit your door, chapping it, pulling you out, investigating you, taking you away to the interrogation room and formally charging you of a criminal action. Now, Miss McMillan also made an accusation that I don't want the school there. I couldn't give a monkey's where the school goes. But what I don't want is for the wildlife within that area to be persecuted, to be completely wiped out, and any other mammals or that that's in that field move into the area of the dwelling houses. Now, I think I've said to you before, I've got a letter stating that this is going to happen from North Lanarkshire Council. And see, everybody that's got a private household, usually going to get billed 54 quid. So the council has made the issue of the rats moving and mice moving into the dwelling houses, and then the council's going to charge you, private tenants, private owners, 55 quid for a wee guy to come round, put some rat poison down, and keep coming back at 54 quid each. Now think on it. The council have made the issue, and then the main issue that started the rats coming in, and now the council's going to charge you. Do you see the problem here? Because I do. And it stinks to high heaven. Nature Scotland are a total disgrace. Police Scotland are a total disgrace. I've not yet heard back from the Justice Minister or the Environmental Minister or the other MSPs that I wrote to, but I'm, hoping at some point I'll get an email stating what they're going to state. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, do what you want to do with it. I'm not asking for a subscription or bugger all else. I just want you to just listen to it, look at the videos, and if you agree with me, just share them. Because the more people that see this, of what's going on in our councils, in our nature agencies and Police Scotland, along with BAM Nuttall and all the rest of them that's concerned, Ogilvy Contractors, BAM Nuttall, Eco Ecology and everything else, please share it. That's all I want you to do. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll keep you up to date if you're interested. So whatever you do, have a jolly nice day, ladies and gentlemen. Cheery bye.